Hi, hi, hi.
Hi, hi, hi.
This is Mr. Stitches from Fort Anne National Historic Site, along with your favorite YouTube celebrity.
Hi, hi, hi. It's Mrs. Stitches. See, I'm stitching. We're a little early for a film. We come to town for a film. It's date night, and it is a gorgeous night. It is so lovely here. Husband will just scan the whole horizon, my view.
This is the Annapolis River at Annapolis Royal, Canada's oldest occupied site. This is essentially where Canada started.
Crazy.
At some point way in the past.
And you know what we saw today? You know what? We went on a walk and we saw frogs, because that's what I'm doing. We saw frogs and toads. So I happen to have to just frog in honor of the frogs we've seen. So 1 step forward, 2 steps back. There we go. Back to where I was supposed to be at the bottom going up. Messed up. We're going to watch Priscilla, the Queen of the Desert. Is that right?
I think so.
Yeah. But this is a gorgeous summer night. Oh my word. And mosquitoes. No-see-ums and mosquitoes are getting me. Yes, that's part of the joy of wonderful summer nights. Hi, hi, hi. Bye. Bye. Thank you for stopping by. Don't fall off the end of the pier, honey.
Ah!
Hi, hi, hi. It's Mrs. Stitches, or Sheila. This is a channel about cross-stitching, and I am a cross-stitcher that lives in southwest Nova Scotia. Last time I talked to you was a little over 2 weeks. Today's date is Wednesday, July 19th, 2023. This is episode number 38. You'll have just seen a video, a little short, of a lovely time my husband and I had when we went to Annapolis Royal. Next day, I got sick. And so that was on the 10th, I believe. I have been sicker than a dog. This is the first time I feel like myself, and even then I'm probably only at 65-70%. I'm not sleeping in a bed right now. I have to sleep in a chair because I cough so bad, and it's bad. It's not COVID, but it is a cold. I've tested myself twice. Not that it matters. This cold is really nasty. It's gone to both my ears and it's gone into my eyes. And it's just, it's gone, like, it's really in the bronchial, in the chest. So I've been doing lots of steaming, lots of teas, and I'm pretty calm during the day, but as soon as it gets dark, I cannot stop coughing, and it's awful. But I feel better today and get 3 or 4 hours of sleep each night. I sleep some during the morning, and I'll get through this. So, haven't been stitching a lot since the cold, but I got some done before the cold happened, so I've got 4 to show you. I have 1 finish and 1 new start, and then 2 other whips I've been working on. So let's start with the finish. This was my finish for July. I finished Fruits of Plenty. So glad I got this done at the start of the month, but here she is. Fruits of Plenty, all done. I'm going to bring it up close just for you to see. So that's the January, February with a heart, March, April, May, June, July, August. Oops, that's more down here. You get to pick your own center for August. I'll show you that closer. September, October, November, and December. Now some of the colors aren't showing up very well, but I'm going to just show you the August better. It's a tree house, and it's kind of, there's lots of negative space in here, and it's really hard to see. And then we could put our own initials in, so I put in my initials and my husband's, but my husband says it's the same initials for James Bond, our bird. So it's mine and my boyfriend, James Bond. But there you go. Fruits of Plenty is done. Now, it's done for now because I had a thought. Because the colors are so light and the negative space is hard to see, I was almost tempted in some places to stitch the negative space with the opposite color. So I had two light colors. I have this light green and this light blue. And so like throughout all of here, stitch the negative space with light green and do that in certain spots. Like maybe just this whole framing on the outside. But that'd be a lot of work. So, so I won't do that for now. But that's my finish for now of Fruits of Plenty. Okay, now I think I'll show you the whips and then I'll show you the new start. So I'm going to pop this out of the Q-Snap. I've been participating. I am now behind on Tour de France in the full coverage fanatics, where you stitch the number of stitches for how many kilometers the Tour de France rides that day. And so you can go for the green jersey, a red jersey, or a yellow jersey. The yellow jersey is the total kilometer, which it works out to, I think, 3,400 or something like that. I was going for the yellow jersey. Like I said, I'm behind right now, but we'll see if I get any stitching done. But I've been doing it on one project on my Tempest Fugit. And so I think I've done about 2,000 stitches so far, and it's all been down here. And look at this clock. You can actually read the numbers. Isn't that amazing? I am just so thrilled by that. But this is Tempest Fugit, Time Flies. So it's coming along. This is probably my oldest whip. Sorry, I try not to cough. I'm going to be making this short because the coughing. This is probably the longest I've talked yet. Okay. So that's coming along nicely. That is all to do with the Tour de France. So I have another 1,000 or so stitches to go. We'll see if I can get caught up and finish it. If not, I've done the green jersey or the red jersey or the polka dot or whatever. So I'm going to try today because I'm actually feeling good today, thus making the video. And so we'll just see what I can get done. Now, next month's finish is going to be the Dark Queen of the Earth. And so... oh, the cat just came in. I hope he doesn't knock the tripod. Oh, he just walked through. Good. So I got way behind because I did not take this out with me when I was in BC. And so I had to make up, I think, 3 months worth. So I've been working like mad on that. I still have her crown to do. I think it's only about 100 stitches, the crown. But this is what I've done. And right now I'm working on, there's a big old flower here. And so that's, I think I got 1,000 left stitches of that, which I'm hoping to finish in the next 2 days. And then the crown, and then I'm all caught up except for back stitching. And then the final month is only going to be beads and back stitching. So that should be quite manageable. But I'll just show you her. I'm calling her Rosie. Rosie's got red hair, and look at her arms, and she's got really funky hands, fingers. And I think they're going to put something up in here in those. We got lots of interesting beads. We had choices of globes, or these glowing globes, or flowers. So I did the globes over here, and I think I could have done a globe over here, but I'm going to make it a big huge flower because that's just what I downloaded. There were lots of choices throughout. Some people have her as like a wood nymph. Then there was an alternative face. She could have brown skin or green skin. Her hair colors, of course, were different colors. But she's really pretty. I'm really pleased with her. So yeah, I still got a back stitch in the face to bring out her nose a bit better. But I like her look. It's like she's kind of looking at you like, come on, people, what are you doing? What are you doing with my earth? Really, what are you doing? And this is, I showed you last month, this is a needle minder that I got from my mother-in-law's estate. And it is actually for holding glasses. It is working so well as a needle minder. So it's really nice because then I have Mary with me when I'm stitching all the time. So that's great. So there we go. There's Rosie. She's beautiful. I'm really, really pleased with her. And I still got my needle there. I'm going to just tuck that needle under the needle minder. They're strong magnets, so that's great. Okay, now, sorry I'm going through this so fast, but best to be through fast before I have a coughing fit. This is Harry. Harry, say hi to the people. I don't know if you've met them before. Hi. Hi. Okay, so last is a new start. And this was, what do you call it? An extra that I purchased at Stitch North. It was sort of the package. It is, I've mentioned it before when I went through my swag. It's based on a patchwork quilt. And so there's going to be 5 releases. And so that's why they designed the bag like this. So that would be like how you could arrange your 5 releases, but you can do whatever you want. So this is the first release. They haven't actually come out with the second release yet. But it's a bit of a small bag, but that's okay. Unfortunately, the chart doesn't fit in very well. So I got frustrated and I just actually folded the chart. So it came with fabric, chart, and floss in the bag. And no needle, never mind. So I'll show you the chart first. This is put out, it's a collaboration with Evertote. Oh, it's really tight. There we go, I didn't unzip it all the way. Oops. Okay, Evertote, Roxy Floss Co. and Leanne Van Leeuwen of 1897 Schoolhouse Samplers. So this is the chart, Sing After the Storm. And so this is the actual stitch right here, or right there. So we were given 9 colors. The fabric it was stitched on is, oh, I can pronounce it. I know I can. Panettone. I believe I got 28 count. So this is Panettone. I'm going to just take it out of the hoop. And then I'll get the flosses and show you the flosses. So I really do like Roxy Floss Co.'s fabrics. So I believe this is just an even weave, but this is Panettone. It is actually a bit darker than what you're seeing. Let's see. That's what I've stitched so far. So I've gotten a bit of the bottom half. Let me just grab the chart again so that you can see. So I've kind of done this bird here, a little bit of this bird, and then down there. So there you go. You can see the birds look fantastic. Amazing, so old-fashioned. And I'm just going to grab the flosses to show you. There's not a tremendous amount of variegation on these, so sometimes I'll stitch them as single stitches, but sometimes it's just been too much. But so I just want to show you some of these colors. So this one is called Deja Blue. There's not much of this one used. I think I'm almost done this. It was only in the birds, so I'll have lots of that left over. This one I love. It's called Arugula, and it's got quite a bit of variegation in it, as you can see. I'll show that one last. This one here is asparagus. I love that you do arugula and asparagus. I'm going to put something behind me so you can see the colors a bit better. I don't have anything to put behind me. I'll just use the bag. That'd be smart. Okay. So these are the ones I've shown you so far. There you go. That's better. Okay. And this one has a lot of variegation in it. It's not used a lot, so there's lots left over in all of these. So, which I think they're charted in the other ones too. This one's called Strawberry Shortcake. Look at that. And then there's two different reds. I don't think I ever had these. So one called Cheeky, and one which I know is Caroline's favorite is Phthalo Red. So this is Phthalo Red and this is Cheeky. I actually like Cheeky. I like a bright red. And then one thing that's lovely with this Panettone is stitching a white or an off-white. This is Almond. It pops. I love the look of that on the Panettone. This one I had from Mary Harry. This is Chocolate Ganache. Just a variegated chocolate. And then the last one I think is pretty incredible. It's called Grin and Barrett. Green and Barrett. Green and Barrett. And it is a dark green, but it reads so black. But look at that color. And it is really hard to see that it is a dark green, but there is green in it, but you just can barely see that. You can almost see that it's green there, but wow. And I know that there was some controversy a long time ago when she did the Christmas countdown, that there was one color that was reading black, and everyone thought, and it was, I think, supposed to be dark green, and they all kind of questioned, did they get the right color? And it's all to do with the lighting and the way you see it, and that there's blacks can have different colors, like be a green base, blue base, brown base, you know, different colors get pulled out different ways. So anyways, that's my new start. So that's everything. So going forward, I'm going to get healthy. That's number one. This weekend coming up is 24 hours cross stitch. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it or not. We'll see. I want to do a new start, but I actually want to finish the new start I just did before I do a new start. I don't know if that'll happen. I'm about halfway on it, so we'll see how that goes. Let's see. Next month's finish is all getting set up because that's Rosie. So that'll be good. That'll be beading and such, and I'm looking forward to that. So that'll be good. Haven't thought about what start I'll do next month yet, but we'll see. What else? Starting to think about next year and planning. I really like this doing a finish each month, so I'm going to definitely continue with that. Whether I'll have to look through my list of things and see if there's any more that are finishable in a month. There might not be. Maybe it's different goals. We'll see. I do like making goals for the month, so got to think that all out. Yeah, that's about it. Number one, get healthy. That's the number one thing. So yeah, we'll see when I hopefully I'll film again near the end of the month. I think right after that, or 3 weeks from last Saturday, I'm in a race. I'm in no shape for a race. So it'll be walking it and just see how I can do. I haven't even been walking lately. I'm just sleeping all the time. So I'm going to be healthy. I'm going to be healthy in 2 more days. I'm going to be better. I know I am. So I'm going to leave you now and let you get back to your stitching and stop listening to my belly aching. And just say, take care, everybody. Stay healthy, happy stitching, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks. Bye. One more thing that I just forgot. I meant to mention the weather. Ever since we gotten back from BC, every single day has been foggy. And there's this one song by a Newfoundland group. I think they're called Shanniganick. And it's the song is rain, drizzle, and fog. That's all I ever hear. Rain, drizzle, and fog. We've been singing this all the time, every single day. We are now at 4 weeks of fog. Occasionally rain, occasionally drizzle, but a lot of fog. So that's just a little update of our world here in southwest Nova Scotia. Rain, drizzle, and fog. Bye.
Just came down to Yarmouth and we're going to look for a statue that we saw on Facebook. And so this is a cemetery. I can't remember the name of the cemetery, but it says, I think Chibagu or something like that. But it's a foggy day, which is perfect for going for a hunt in a cemetery. So I will tell you when we find. It's a reclining woman. And it's like a little hidden secret where she's looking out to the sea. Well, there she is. I see her. She's right there. We'll go on up to her. I found her right away. That's pretty cool. I think my husband's still in the car. But there she is. He might be disappointed that I found her so fast. We'll take a look at her. It's like an obelisk, but there she is coming out the side. She looks like she's looking to the sky. Look at that. I don't know if there's any name on it or anything, but look at her. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. And she's got like a wheat, bunch of wheat. She's laying in the hay, making hay. Look at that. Awesome.